Hello there. Welcome to the Drifting Spore. I'm Steve. It is what we call here in Nova Scotia been a little bit of a cold snap. It has been well below negative 10 degrees Celsius here for a few days, getting down to the minus 20s at night. So today it's better. It's starting to warm up. We're on the tail end of this cold snap now, so I figured I'd get out and enjoy some time at the rooted Undercut down in Creepy Hole Hollow and get down here and have a coffee, man. It's cold. It feels like minus 13, the thermometers are saying, but I'm down out of the wind in this hollow, so it's not really bothering me. I don't find it that bad at all. Anyway, I've brought some stuff to get a coffee while I'm here. I've had a beautiful little drift down to here, saw some things. I'm going to try the pellets again in the Ohuhu stove. I've made a couple modifications to that. So let's start getting unpacked, get a coffee on, see how this goes. I think it's going to be pretty relaxing, tell you the truth. Thanks for joining me. I hope you enjoy. Okay, let's get this all set up. Let's see what we got. I've modified my pellet burning can from a suggestion from Mark Young. His suggestion was to cut the bottom out of the can and run it on top of the bowl in there. But I'm not ready to do that yet. I wanted to add more airflow, so I drilled more holes in it. And this time I'm going to use far less pellets than I did last time and some methyl hydrate and see how that goes. So let's get this set up. There's the top to it. I'm going to put it in my Ohuhu stove. After we had an ice storm here right around Christmas sometime. It's kind of blurry. But anyway, there was an ice storm, and man, the woods have been just coated in ice ever since. So there's not a real good chance. I mean, you can get a fire going, no problem if you're building a decent sized fire, but for just a small fire for making a cup of coffee, I'm not into that. So I brought my pellets to give that a try again. There's the pellet burner there. This is going to come together pretty quickly, I think. This guy goes on top of here once it's lit. Okay, got gloves because we're playing with fire. Got my cup. Got my kettle. Pellets, methyl hydrate. What's in my cup? Nothing's in my cup. I'm going to get my kettle ready first off. Just get my water in it so that we're not wasting good heat when this stove does start. Never thought of doing that before. When you set your kettle down on snow, it picks up, it sticks to the bottom. So I'm going to try putting it on the top of my stove while I'm getting the stove ready. It's a bit windy up out of the hollow. I can hear it passing by. And it's cold up there. Down here, it's not too bad. There, now my kettle's ready to go when my stove's ready to go. Let's do that now. Now, last time I put way too many pellets in this, and it seemed like they swelled right out of the can. So I'm not going to put as many in at all this time, like that many maybe. Try that. We're just looking to boil water, so I'm thinking a little bit of methyl hydrate I put in might do that. Let's just try that many. That's not very many. That's pretty few. We got methyl hydrate. I'll bring you in close and we'll get this lit and get our water on. All right, so I'm just going to throw some methyl hydrate in there with the pellets. I'm going to be kind of just haphazard about that. I want enough in there that it actually soaks the pellets real good. Let's see if we can light that with a spark. I believe we did. Oh yeah, I got heat there. Can't really see flame very well. I can see a little bit. So let's put this on there. Pellets are just starting to ignite, I would say. They're getting black. Let's get our water going right away. We don't want to miss this. I'm not sure. Hopefully that works. If not, I've got another stove to get that going. It's making a little bit of smoke and stuff. We'll see. I gotta get my coffee ready, just in case that takes to boil right away. Silicone pour over device. A little bit of sugar in my mint tin. Ooh, not too much. And I just put my pour over device on top of that. It's just a normal basket filter. Here's stuff behind me. If you see anything behind me that I'm maybe not aware of, always let me know in the comments, right? Sometimes you get focused doing stuff, you get in your own little world. Something could be happening behind you. Bigfoot could be peeking behind a tree and I wouldn't even know it. So if you see anything like that, let me know in the comments. Please. Try to get that filter in there pretty good because I've had occasions where it wants to fold over and that allows grounds to run right through. So we don't want that. 1 mint tin of coffee. This is Folgers today. It's what was on sale. And I got my folding spoon. Well, it's burning. The pellets are engaged now. They haven't swelled up as bad as they did the first time. So we'll see how she goes. That's doing something. Oh, I got a little bit of steam. We got things happening on the pellets. Oh, interesting. I think I could have used less pellets still with that, but the amount of pellets I put in there is working good. They swelled up, but they're burning, and I would say I'm pretty close to having a coffee, man. We get lots of steam. I got bubbles popping off the tub bottom. Let's bring it to a hard boil. I like my coffee bitter, man. Yeah, I would call that a good hard boil. Right on. So that worked pretty good. We'll see. We'll kind of monitor it and just let it burn and see how long it runs for. That's a good amount of flame there. I like it. Let's pour coffee. I've had this Ohuhu stove here for quite a while. A good friend gave it to me, and I was using it quite a bit. And I took it for an overnighter one time, and I couldn't find any dry sticks. It had been raining here in Nova Scotia for weeks on end. It felt like, and I couldn't find anything dry to put in it. And I almost had no supper, but I had taken an alcohol stove with me, so I used that. So I always be sure when I'm taking that I'm not relying on sticks alone to use in it. I always have another method, usually, and I did that overnight or two. So I didn't go without supper, but it was close. But something like wood pellets, it's very small, lightweight to throw in the pack, like just a Ziploc bag of that many would be a good few pots of boiling water. And like I say, I think I could have used less again, but this amount seems to be burning pretty nice. There we go. Let that steep through. I've been itching to get out. It's been a while. Been since last weekend, I guess. It's been so dang cold, man. It's like what I call dangerously cold. And up out of this hill, out of this hollow today, it's dangerously cold up there, man. It's not too bad down here. Like, I'm able to move around, do stuff without gloves on, but up on top, I wouldn't be doing this. I'd need to be, my face would be really cold up there. It's almost done. I didn't bring a snack today because I kind of didn't make it out till after lunchtime. So in between lunch and supper, you know how that is. So I didn't bother bringing a snack, but I'm curious to see how long this amount of pellets will burn for like that. 'Cause that looks to be cooking flame to me. I think I could cook on that. All right, coffee time. Taste test time. That's good. That's a good cup of coffee right there. Man, this is the type of place you could really just lose yourself, eh? So grateful for all these spots I found, man. This one's really nice. I'm just gonna sit here and let them pellets burn down. Excuse me. And enjoy my coffee, man, and just be super silent. Watch the odd glob of snow fall off a tree or whatever happens to happen. Really soak this up, man. Breathe it all in, I like to say. Take it home with you. Gorgeous. Oh man. How nice, eh? This is what I consider going out for a coffee right here. When I say I'm going out for a coffee, this has become what that means. I haven't done the old faithful there that everybody goes to, and I don't even know, 2 years, maybe more, since I gave a penny to Mr. Tim there. Started brewing my own coffee at home. Never looked back, man. So now instead of going there when I'm going out for coffee, I come here when I'm going out for coffee. It's way better. What a beautiful and much needed little bit of time in the woods, man. It's kind of like a form of visual meditation for me. There's a bit of meditation goes along too, a bit of breath work, but mainly for me, what I'm doing when I'm here having my coffee, being still and quiet, so I'm just witnessing and I'm watching and I'm trying to see everything in as much detail as I possibly can, kind of like a challenge to see what the most minute thing you can notice is. And that way, when I am meditating at home or wherever, I can visualize these places. And in a sense, I can travel to them and reach a meditative state that way. Anyway, bushcraft meditation, man. It's what it is. It's what it is. There we go. What a beautiful bit of time in the woods today. It's cold. And I tell you, as soon as I started packing up, my fingertips got cold, man. So I'm appreciating my gloves here for a second. The cold snap drift down to the rooted undercut. That's what this one is. Brr. Anyway, beautiful cup of coffee. Beautiful bit of time in the woods. My pellets. I like that. I like that a lot for boiling water. I mean, it's cold. It can't get any colder. So if you're going to boil water at minus 13, you'll probably do it at minus 20. And at minus 20, I'm not going to be out boiling water. So I'm happy with how that stove worked that time. And I'm real happy to have spent this time out here by a stream. All the trees are just painted in snow. Beautiful, man. This is Nova Scotia in the winter. Oh well. Time to head upstream and get back home. Thanks for joining me. I hope you enjoyed. Oh, and remember, folks, you will never find anything unless you get out and look. Go have a look, man. It's worth it. Bye for now.